Howdy everyone, Farmer Min here from Woodshire. We are seeking protection at the moment. A little hailstorm has come through the area. First day of summer today, we were trying to finish our planting and we got a little hail. So I snuck from the field and ran to this little shelter here next to the BGA to keep the tractor from getting hailed on. And just kind of waiting it out. Close the map there. We do have the last field right over there that we were finishing up. I'll show you on the map here. We're right up here at the BGA. So we were just on this field here planting our corn. Got that much left and it started hailing. But as you can see, we got the corn planted here and we got the corn planted down here. So basically all we're doing is just finishing up that corn and then get our grass work done. But the hail has kind of put a damper on that progress. So tell you what, we're just going to wait out the hailstorm and we'll get back to you when it passes through. It's 3 o'clock. The hailstorm has passed earlier, and the sun came out and dried things up enough to continue our planting. It wasn't that big of a storm, just a little pass-through. So we're right back at it here. Last field of corn. The planting season 2018 is coming to a close here. Well, I know that's not true in real life because we just got 7 inches of snow today in my neck of the woods, so, but we'll just pretend that for conversation's sake. So, just gonna finish this up and then gonna start doing some grass work in preparation for animals. Probably gonna need a little bit of hay for the sheep, and then we would need hay and silage and straw for the cows when that time comes around. So got things to work on, got things to do, but it's a good sign when the planting's done. That's I always enjoy that, and then we just sit around and wait for the crops to emerge. The only thing that we haven't got done yet is that little field at Uncle Tom's place. So we still have that to do, and we haven't quite figured out what exactly would be the best plan for that field. You know, we've contemplated putting some sugar beets in, and that might just be what we're going to do. But that decision hasn't been made yet, so we'll kind of get to that here shortly this afternoon. But yeah. Well, I think what I'm going to do is finish this up and head back to the farm, and we'll go from there. Yeah, well, we just went ahead and put sugar beets in this little plot here. It took us a bunch of time. We had to take the planter over to the farm and change the discs in the planter to make it set up for sugar beets. So that took a little bit of time. So that's why I kind of got late in the day here. But that is complete. We are all done with planting. So that little sugar beet field there should be okay. That should give us a good start in the pig food. And like I said, they don't use a lot of sugar beets. Their root crop is very little of their diet, so we should be okay there. As far as everything else, we do have some crops on hand that I was... Oh, while we're here, I might as well stop and get the eggs here. Whoa. There we go. Howdy, chickens! Talkative bunch they are. So I think I might just call her a day, and we'll kind of got late on us, and you know, I don't really feel too much like working in the late into the night tonight. So I think we'll probably just get a good start in the morning. Getting some grass work done. We'll have to scout some fields to see if anything needs to be sprayed again. I don't think so, but you never know. Some fields are done, and then I don't think we've had... I guess I shouldn't say that. I haven't been around today. So I don't know if we've had a bunch of emergence fields come up yet or not. I'll have to go take a look. But, yeah. Probably give this thing a little bath, too. Get the cedar put away. But it turned out to be a pretty nice night. For all things considered. Hailstorm didn't do any damage, thank goodness. Wasn't that big of a hail to cause a problem. But yeah, that's pretty filthy. I'm gonna clean this up here. Nothing like a good bath. Get the tractor cleaned up a little bit. I contemplated if I should sell my cedar now that I'm done with it. I thought maybe I would, and then next year try to get something a little different. I have noticed a problem. The tractor, the cedar on there seems to be a little bit too top heavy. I kind of wonder if a little underpowered, but you just can't make any fast turns, that's for sure. Because I darn near rolled it today. Boy, I can't talk today either. Darn near rolled it. So, but I don't know, maybe we'll hang on to it. That takes care of that. Hop back in here and I'll get her put away. Try to get her put away without hitting anything here. Might have to use my secret outdoor view. Whoops. I don't want to hit the lumber there. Should really do something with that. Those bales are kind of getting in my way, and I don't really care for that too much. There we go. Unhook that there. Perfect. I am super fast at getting out of the tractor and unhooking it. It's unbelievable how fast I am. This too. Lightning speed, you didn't even see it. But yeah, that takes care of that. So I think we'll head off for tonight, and we will see you all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Getting an early start here at 6:30 in the morning. Just had to give the sheep some water. Hello, sheep. Yes, how are you today? Sounds good. Nice talking to you. Yeah. So sheep are taken care of. We got their thing cleaned up. Got them watered. Their grass hay is good. So now, here's what we got to get going on. I checked out the fields too, and we don't have anything new that has emerged. So we don't have any spraying to do. But let's get the mowing on. If that sounds okay. Get your mowing on. Yeah, nice one, farmer men. But I do have to make a decision on baler and either a stacker or auto stack or some sort of thing. Because, yeah, you know what I'm thinking? I don't even know if I really need this. Just because I'm not building any silos to put stuff in. I'm going to bale everything. So I don't even really know if I even need that, to be honest with you. I can't think of anything I'm going to use it for. So I might end up taking that down to the store. I'll tell you what, let's do that. Yeah, I'm trying to rack my brain about anything that I would need that for. And I can't at the moment. So we'll just take this down there. Then I'm going to do straw bales, I'm going to do hay bales, and silage in a bunker. So what would I possibly need this for? I don't. Then we can look at balers and what we're going to do with that. Oh, I was talking to a guy at coffee this morning, and he was telling me, I was talking about forages, and that, you know, all the other crops, they don't really produce anything. So I think I'm going to put a kibosh on that idea and wait for corn, because, you know, it just might not be worth it. So I think we'll have to wait for corn. I could start getting some grass in grass. Whoa, careful there. Grass in a bunker, but I don't know. And then I'm curious. I might. Well, then silage. You keep thinking with seasons though. It takes a while. So, well, let's see what they're gonna give me for it. Nothing. Wonder if I should just keep it. Nah, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't want it. What we have to do is look at balers. And I suppose the baling is going to depend on what I do. This map is not huge. These fields are not huge. I'm not going to have lots of bales at one time. So I don't think I really need to do that. I mean, if I had to, I could just lease one. But the Quadro Pack 5. Oh, I know yeah. Quadro 5, V5, whatever. I could do that, but as I am aware, you know, the Corona here is so cheap, $12,000 for a baler, but I don't think it has a hitch on the back. Yeah, no, I know it doesn't. Does a Massey? I can't remember if that one does or not. But anyways, it would be this pack, which is 78,000. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. 78,000 plus. Boy, if that had a hitch. I don't think it has a hitch though. 78,000 plus 25. 103,000. Then I'd be broke. Then I'd be broke, man. Well, I'll give that some thought. Head back up to the farm. Get the mower going. I was just curious what they were going to cost me. For the life of me, I can't remember any other baler that has a hitch on the back. You know that Quadro Pack 5 or whatever? The other thing is it looks huge, so when you put it up against a small baler, it just looks odd. But that's what I think I would do, is that setup. Instead of going with a big thing here. But I think I'll go start mowing, and then Bjorn can come out and take over for me. And then I can think about balers. So, whoa! Holy smokes. A little carried away there. So if we look at the map, Where should we go first? Maybe we should just go up by the construction. Whoops, I don't want that on. What is going on here? I hit the wrong button again. I'm having a bad... I should go back to bed. I should go back to bed. Having a bad morning. So, if we have 200 bale capacity, I might as well just do... I'm gonna max it out, that's for sure. But what of what? Well, I won't need any silage bales because I'm just going to do the silage bunker. So that would leave just hay and straw if I did it. Well, I suppose I don't have enough. Oh, well, we go this way. I was going to say I went the wrong way there. Well, we could do this one right here, over here. I think we will. It's like a good plan to me. Like I said, I didn't go and fertilize any of these grass fields. I figured there is plenty that I wouldn't need the, waste the time and money to fertilize it. But maybe after I cut it the first time, then I can go and spray it, because that would actually be like a second fertilizing state then. So we could end up doing that. Well, I'll continue on here for a little while, and whoa, I'm sliding down the hill, and well, without running that guy's field over, and we'll see how it goes. I got the tedder out. Bjorn came down and joined me. He's gonna do a little mowing, and I thought I would do some tedding, get that done. Then I'll have to well, we'll probably do a couple fields, get a couple things mowed and then tedded, and then I'll get her windrowed, and then we got to decide on baling. Yep. Boy, I don't know. You have so many things that you want to get, and you just kind of run out of money a little bit. But one thing I'm not doing is I'm certainly not going to go back to logging. I don't know if I can do that anymore for a while. I'm missing some stuff. It must just be the undulations in the ground. Well, we'll have to stay away from that hillside there. My tedder jumps a little bit too much, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of torn between the Quadro V5 and just doing regular bales and getting the auto stacker. I just don't know. I just don't know. Look at that, I'm missing all kinds of stuff. My tedder just doesn't want to pick up a lot of this grass. Oh, Bjorn, he must have had to stop for a bathroom break or something. Well, he's going again, just on a field over there by right a kitty corner from the road from here. I gotta finish this up. I don't know. I'm still torn on what to do for balers and stackers. I don't know. I don't know what would be best suit the farm. Suppose I gotta decide what would be the best for our operation. And what would be the most efficient. That's a good way of saying it. What would be the most efficient for us? Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's not like we don't have options, because we certainly got options. You know, there is the auto load, but I just don't want to do that. Not saying that I haven't used it, because I have, and I absolutely love it. I think it's pretty cool that we got that for console, and you know, and it serves its purpose on certain things. But you know, Woodshire here, we're kind of a small farm operation. We don't, you know, we don't do large numbers of bales. You know, and I think with the ground elevations and undulations and difference in the rolling plains, if you want, then I don't know if we can do round bales. I just don't feel like chasing round bales around the county. You know, I like round bales. I like round bales when it comes to using them in straw throwers and mixing wagons, stuff like that. But when it comes to loading them, they're you know, they're much harder. On my telehandler can, you know, I can do darn near 8 bales at a time, so that's pretty efficient there. But square bales are much easier to handle. So head up on here to the next one. Yeah, if I did round bales like on this little patch, I'd be chasing them down here to the creek. I suppose they wouldn't go through the fence probably, but yeah. Well, we'll continue on. I have made a decision. I am going down to the store. I am going to get rid of this tedder. I'm going to try something, and it might backfire on me, but I'm not a happy camper with it. I think it's just missing too much, and I don't think it's, I think it has a lot to do with the undulations in the ground, and I kind of feel bad. It's been a nice tedder, but we can't have that, so I'm going to pop in here and sell it. I have an idea, and I'm going to give it a shot. Like I said, it could just actually backfire right in my face, but hey, you know what? Sometimes farming is all about trying new things and experimenting, and a lot of times it works, and sometimes it doesn't. So, with that said, I'm going to head up to the farm. Whoops, sorry about that. Head up to the farm. I'm going to grab the windrower. I think I just need to slow down and take a deep breath. Get a little too antsy, a little too excited here. Feels like when you got all this stuff going on, you got to run, and sometimes just got to take a deep breath. Perhaps I should drink a Mountain Dew. Maybe that would help me calm down. So we'll give this a shot and see if it works. If not, I'll just be a big failure. Wouldn't be the first time in life. Here is what I got. This is the PZ Swaggers. Is it the Haybob 300? Yes. This might work. I'm going to give it a shot. So Bjorn and I switched up here. He is over there. He is windrowing it all. And I'm going to try this. I sold my tedder for like $12,000, and then I bought this one for $6,500, the PZ Haybob 300. So I'm going to give this a shot and see how this works. I just was not happy with the way that the other tedder was not able to ted all the grass that was out. So I'm going to give this a shot. I'm redoing what we did because of the tedder problems. Was not able to get all the grass and flip it over to let it dry out. So I'm going to give this a shot. I mean, it works nice, and I know a lot of people, a lot of other farmers have used this little haybob behind the Big M, the Krone Big M. And it works pretty cool, because then you don't, with that, with the Krone Big M, that pretty much takes the place of a windrower. Well, let me get out here and see what Bjorn's got problems. I think he's stuck on the fence. Well, we'll see how long that goes for. We have absolutely just destroyed this field when it comes to windrowing, tedding. Yeah, we have kind of made a mess. But so far, this thing seems to be working pretty good. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but when you gotta mow it, and then you gotta ted it and windrow it, it's a 3-step process here, and then with the baling it, it's a 4-step process. So that's just the way it is. And if we want to have animals, then that's just what we're going to have to do. So it's part of life. But I will keep windrowing on. Well, I am just finishing up the last little bit of windrowing we had. Everything across the road there, kitty corner, has been done. Just a matter of finishing this up, and then we got to make a decision on a baler. But that will have to wait till next time. I want to wish all my American friends a happy President's Day holiday today. Hopefully you didn't have to go to work or go to school. I know my son is home today. Hoo-ah! Yeah, great thing. Other than that, I hope the rest of you have a great day. We'll see you here next time. And if you don't mind, hit the like button or subscribe if you haven't done that. That would be great as well. But Farmer Min telling you from Woodshire, keep them between the ditches. So long.